Julio Rodriguez, Perris' newest city council member, lacked political experience, didn't send out mailers, and only spent $500 on his campaign. Here's his story in his own words.
My name is Julio Rodriguez. I'm 27 years old. I've lived in the city of Perris my entire life. I have 3 younger sisters, Anna, Marilu, and Karina, my parents, and we've lived in the city our entire life. I attended these public schools. I went to Valverde, Good Hope, A Street, and graduated from Perris High. I went off to college, and after college I decided that not many of us come back to our old towns, our little towns, and make a difference, or at least give back some of the things that were given to us. And that was my goal, that was my focus. It was 4 years in the making, and ultimately culminated in me deciding to run for Perris City Council. In 2010, it didn't work out then, but 2 years later, here I am.
You know, the fact that you did so little, you know, and got such great results is kind of surprising. So tell me about how you ran your campaign. You know, what did you do? What didn't you do that other people may have?
Thank you. Yeah, I think we ran a different type of campaign. It was very grassroots, family-oriented, friend-oriented. Like I said before, we have a long history in the city. We've lived here 27 years. So our focus was getting my parents, my sisters to outreach to their friends and relatives in the city, and that's how we got the word out. We also did a lot of unconventional type of campaigning, like going to soccer fields, speaking to soccer players about our campaign, going door to door, stopping randomly when I saw groups of people gathered, speaking to them about what I was doing, what I wanted to do, and ultimately only ended up spending $500, which was way below what normally is spent in the city and by other candidates in the area.
You know, there was a lot of stuff that your competitors did that you didn't do. Tell me about those things. What did you not do?
I didn't send out mailers home. I didn't do robocalls. I didn't put a big, humongous, pretty expensive signs. Yeah, the typical kind of campaigning that we do in this area. I kind of wanted to prove something to myself and to the city, that you don't win local races with money, but you win them by showing the community that you want to work for them, that you're going to work for them, and the reasons why you're going to do it, and what you're going to do. And that's what I set out to do, and I think that was the reason why I was over the top, and I think the residents of Perris understood that, and I hope they're happy with their choice, and they will be happy with their choice, because I will work for them.
So yeah, so anyway, tell me, why did you run for city council? What made you decide?
The reason why I decided to run for city council is in 2009, the city was attempting to pass a parcel tax, and they were sending mailers home about it being called a public safety tax. I looked a little bit into what parcel tax versus public safety tax was, and the two things didn't make sense. So I came to a city council meeting, tried to speak to staff. They read to me basically what the flyer said. I wasn't happy with that answer. I came to City Hall hoping that I'd speak to a council member. Nobody spoke to me. I asked a question during public comment. No response. 10 days passed, no response. So I started talking to people in the community who were frequent visitors of City Hall, and you know, they let me know that they had similar experiences, and that was basically what started the snowball effect into what I think we need in this council, and that's somebody who is willing and able and wanting to speak to residents, understand their needs and wants, and ready to work on their behalf. And that's what I thought was lacking in City Hall, and it's the reason why I ran.
Okay, tell me about your fundraising, you know, or your lack thereof.
I didn't fundraise. This was strictly family. My sister helped me with the $101 posters. Totaled with shipping was $140. My parents purchased the 5 banners, which totaled $120. I purchased the flyers, which after handing them all out, it was about another $140. And that's how we did it. My sisters, my dad, and myself, you know, them believing in what I wanted to achieve, and financially supporting me as much as they could, and you know, trying to get out the word that way. And no, so there was no fundraising there. I didn't ask for endorsements either. I didn't get any type of big donors, nothing. And like I've said previously, because I wanted to show and prove that in these local races you don't win them with money, and hopefully it gives inspiration to other candidates in this county who have been longtime residents, have been wanting to make a difference and be on their city government, that they can do it even if they don't have the money or the backing of big money.
For staff writer Peter Surowski, this is Michael Watanabe with the Press Enterprise and PE.com.